My name is Tim. I'm 20 years old. I play soccer competitively. I play with Port Moody Arsenals right now with my brother. I have 3 little brothers. The youngest one, his name is Phil. He's more the baby in the family. He's a good kid though. Titus, the kid with big dreams, want to be a doctor. He's probably smarter than all 3 of us. And Silas, me and him are on the same soccer team right now. We're both looking to play college ball next year. So that'll be special. I lived a life full of anger and just wanting to prove myself to everybody. As a kid, I always went to church. I just didn't like that environment. I was obsessed with making a reputation for myself. I always want to be known as someone like you don't want to mess with, and just I had a lot of anger in me. You can say I was living on the edge because I was partying hard, drinking a lot. By 14, I was drinking, like heavy drinking. So it wasn't good for me. It was bad for my body. I started drifting away from my Christian friends. Actually, I had no Christian friends. My relationship with my family wasn't good at all. And basically, what propelled me was my first year in college, getting involved with Campus Crusade for Christ. I went to the Bible studies, and basically the guy there, he taught me how to have a personal relationship with Jesus, and that it's all about relationship. And he got me involved with Athletes in Action. And those soccer tours, I went on a soccer tour to South Africa after my first year in college, and during that tour I was actually able to see God's miracles and His power, and realize He loves me more than anything, and it's this unconditional love that's that it sets you free, kind of. After this tour, I just got to know Jesus personally, and so ever since that, I've been taking steps to grow spiritually, grow as a Christian. It's been a year since I started to turn around and started walking with Christ, and all of a sudden, my lust for money just came out again, and his little setback, and I started dealing drugs. And after that camp, I felt really uneasy, and I felt like what am I doing? I'm just putting myself back into where I was before. This is just hurting others for your gain. There's one time my cousin came over and we talked for a bit, and I just had this urge to tell him about my stash. After talking to John and stuff, I just felt this voice. I'm like, you gotta burn it. And so me and John, we went up to the top of Eagle Ridge Mountain, and we lit it on fire. And when we lit it on fire, the $700 there gone. I didn't really I actually felt good. I felt peace in my heart. I felt like a burden just got taken away from me. God really started, telling me I need to change. I need to do something different about my life, because it wasn't going anywhere. I felt like God telling me, it's time to wake up. It's time to grow up. This is not who you are. This is not who I made you or intend for you to be. And after I clicked in, after I snapped out of it, I just realized my family means more to me than anything else aside from God. And so I just value them a lot more. I love my 3 little brothers to death. And yeah, I just realized, you know, they're always there for me, and I made a huge mistake by just being consumed by my own greed and just, you know, putting them aside. And also, soccer is one of the, I think soccer was a gift from God to help me grow and develop my character. I feel like soccer really helped me control my anger a lot of times. I know a lot of times I would get in a fight in soccer, but you know, it's part of the learning process. I felt like God gave me soccer so I can use it to develop my character and to even somehow implement God into my soccer, and that really helped me grow, in that, you know, you can actually put God into any aspect of your life. I feel like, you know, in the past couple of years, God really helped me change as a person, change as a Christian. God really opened my eyes, and you know, it's been a growing process, and I think the next step is to kind of use the different gifts that God has given me, you know, for glorifying His name. I think I'm gonna work towards that, and you know, just see what God has planned for me. I don't know which direction it is yet, but I feel like God has something great in front of me, a task for me to do, you know, that will bring people to His kingdom and just glorify His name.